Today I want to answer one very important question for people who have applied for the diversity visa lottery, are waiting for the results, and the people who have won the diversity visa lottery are starting processing to come to the United States of America. The bigger question is, for those people who have children or are married, should I come alone and then my spouse or children, or both parent, spouse and children, come to me, join me later to the United States of America? Should I come alone? Or should we come all at once together? I want you to listen to me very, very careful on this particular video, because many people are doing a lot of mistakes, and the information they have and the experience they have is the experience of African context. Or you are in Asia, but you do not know, or you don't have the experience here. So you might think and you make a decision based on your experience, but sometimes might not be a correct way to make that decision. Let me start with this one. Let's say you are married, you don't have a child. I've seen some people, they say, oh, I will just come alone here, start making the life, and then my wife will join me later. But majority of you are making that decision thinking that America is just like your hometown. You have won the DV lottery, you are in Kisumu, Kenya. You want to come to America, oh, just stay in Kenya, in Kisumu, and then when I establish my life, I will send you a ticket to come to America. This is not like from Kisumu to Nairobi. Trust me, you are talking about cross-country, international adjustment. It's not just from one village or from one town to another town. It's not like a wife is in the village. Oh, let me go to Accra, Ghana. I will start my life and then you can join me later. No. So let's start with the regulations first. And then I'll give my personal experience and my personal opinion on this one. If you have applied for the diversity visa lottery, you have applied for the specific fiscal year of the lottery. DV 2021, DV 2022, DV 2023, or whatever, DV 2024, whatever it will be, the fiscal year. That means if you win, you have a specific window to process the visa. So for the DV 2022, it means it is for the people who applied the diversity visa lottery in October 2020 up to November 2020. Results came out in May 2021. The interviews are starting October 1st. Remember, October 1st, 2021, for the government year, that is the new fiscal year. So the 2022 fiscal year started on October 1st, 2021 until September 30th, 2022. So if you are the DV winner for 2022, it means your last day to get the visa is September 30th, 2021. 2022. Sorry about that. So that is your last day to get the visa. So if you wanted to say, I want to go to America, my spouse to follow me, or to do the interview later, whatever to come, it means if your spouse doesn't get the visa by September 30th, 2022, the green card visa for that spouse is gone. Finito, completely. So what does that mean? It means if you wanted to bring your spouse at that time, after that fiscal year, it will be just like any other green card holder sponsoring the spouse. And that process will take you at least 3 years. If it is quicker, it will be 2.5 years process. And you'll pay more money because it is a green card by sponsorship of marriage. And remember, as a green card lottery, as a green card holder, whether by whatever green card you got your green card, if a green card holder marries a person who is a citizen of another country, you are allowed to sponsor that particular person, but you are not the main priority in terms of the preferences the spouse, child, and parent of the US citizen will start to be given the visa before you as a green card holder. So you'll take you 3 years to bring a person to get a green card. You can say, "Oh, I'm a green card holder. I can invite my wife." Yeah, will invite your wife to visit you as a visiting visa, and they can deny the visa because they think that if you come here, you'll be able to disappear as illegal. So that means your wife or your husband, whatever, is supposed to, if you're asking for the visiting visa, they don't care who is inviting, whether you're a green card holder or you're a US citizen. The person who is getting invited must show a proof of income, must show the proof of assets, must show the attachment to their country, that if I go to visit to the United States, I will not disappear. If I want to visit there for 1 month, after that, I will be coming back to my home country. So don't do the mistake of starting, "Oh, my spouse will come later." And let's say you are married. If you come here in America, let's say you are going to stay at someone's place for 1 month or 2 months. Then from there, you're going to find an apartment. What expenses are you going to have, which, if you are two, will be too much? Because if you are finding 1-bedroom apartment, you are paying the same amount because your husband and the wife, you are paying the same amount. The amount of light, whether you are using the electricity, you are using the heater, you are using the cooking gas, will be more or less the same. It doesn't change if you turn on the light, that this light, because there is one person in the house, it will be small amount, will be the same. Yes, I agree, there are few bills will be different. Maybe water bill will be different, but not a lot, because will be 2 people in the house. Maybe if you have 2 cell phones, mobile phones, you'll be able to change, but the difference will be maybe $20. But the major, obviously food, but the major expenses don't change just because you are 2 people. So don't you think that it's just like going from one village to town, let me go to start the life. When you come here, every bill is already determined. So that will be number 1. And number 2, this is my opinion. If you come, you with your family together, you'll be able, both of you, to adjust the same lifestyle together. Meaning, you are going to the McDonald's and you have difficulties to order. You come at home, you laugh, you enjoy. So it will create another bond. But if you come alone and later your spouse is coming, how can I order McDonald's? You see, "Oh, this person is just crazy." But you come here together, you order pepperoni pizza, and you order the pizza, then you have difficulties to eat it, you just start laughing. "Oh man, why is this tasty nasty, whatever, or tasty good, whatever." So you'll be having a good enjoyment and transition together. So for the benefit of your marriage, if you come together, it will be having a lot of meaning than if you come alone. And when you say, "I come alone and let me prepare the life you come," it doesn't help you much, because you'll be spending money in America and you'll be sending money to your family, to your spouse, and if there is a child, you'll be spending money there. You want to take the money for your child to go to the private school and do other things. So all those kind of things will be able to affect your income here. But if you are 2, means you and your spouse both will be working. My apology, I have some eyes problem now. So you and your spouse will be working. So assume the husband is working 40 hours per week, which makes 160 hours per month. Let's say you get $15 per hour. That is minimum $2,500. And if the wife is also working, that means you have $5,000 together. If you take the tax and all everything, let's say you remain with $4,000. Let's assume that way. So you don't need to come here and go completely, but you have 2 is better than 1. You can encourage it. You can put 2 income together, and you still use the same apartment. You still pay the same electricity bill, And maybe you can have one car taking someone, one is working during the night, one is working during the day, whatever it is. But that is much better than one person. You'll end up one person working 40 hours, maybe 60 to 80 hours per week. Like you work 2 jobs so that you can be able to sustain starting the life. Why do you need to stress and go crazy and destroy your family? And if you miss that deadline, the deadline for September, your family will go to at least 3 years. And you will be psychologically affected because you are here, you are working so hard while your family is far away. You will be so much depressed. Trust me. I know some people after winning, they don't have enough money to process. But the money you are going to use to process the green card lottery as a winner is a small amount of money than the money you will be able to spend down the road later to sponsor your spouse. Do you know how much you need to sponsor for a child, for a person? It will take a lot of time. So be careful with that one. So make sure that you go and make sure that it takes you an opportunity to process it right away. Do whatever it takes and come with your family.